doesn't matter because, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They recognize what's going on. Wait. I think we're going into it.
Yeah, gameplay. So we got Cuda here, visiting from Kansas City. Excellent.
Missouri. Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah, not to be confused with Kansas City.
Whatever.
Kansas?
Yeah, Kansas.
That'd be crazy to say. Wait, I just fucked that up. Oh, no one reported it.
Not like it is.
Oh my god.
Technical difficulties.
Donkey Kong. I really don't know what happened. I want to say it was like this.
Yeah, that's good.
Looks good to me. So that means we get this. So what's Chris's like Sheik outcome like? I don't really know.
Well, so Georgia has our Sheik talent has always been very top heavy, right?
Yes.
There's not a lot of mid to lower level Sheik names in the state right now, right?
Yeah, are there any?
I don't know.
Can't think of any.
I literally can't think of one.
Pop School just started.
Okay.
You got Tommy, who plays Sheik.
Tommy's not a Sheik player anymore.
No.
First of all, Tommy plays P+.
So true.
I haven't seen Tommy play Melee in a long time. Right?
Tommy is a random P+ main, lest we forget.
Yeah, exactly, right? And then switched to Falcon after switching to Sheik. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
I've only played Tommy's Sheik ever.
Well, that's because you played Mark.
Oh, that makes sense. This Sheik looked pretty good.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Even game one here.
Shout out to Missouri. You got fans, bro. You got fans.
Yeah, Cuda did things to me as Ganondorf to my Ganondorf that I did not think were okay or like humane. I learned a lot.
This breaks some sort of like Geneva Convention or like.
For sure. Oh my God, you know how to use flame choke.
Ooh, the double poo.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. That's the Tommy. Sheik down smash.
So I'm assuming we have some Cuda fans in the chat. Are you all hailing from Kansas City, Missouri too? Or what's going on here?
So explain to me what is to do in your city. I would like to know.
Wow, that's a tough question. People ask me that question. I don't know. I have nothing to say.
Atlanta's got OD shit to offer.
Well, I'm not talking about Atlanta, but
okay. Oh, real.
I'm from Boston. People say, "What do I do in Boston?" And I'm like, I don't know. Stay inside. Tech chase? Oh, back throw.
You guys got good sports teams.
Go to a sports game if you have a lot of money and can transport there easily. Yeah.
Or an extra kidney.
Or an extra kidney.
Yeah.
You only need one.
I mean.
Ow. I think you jumped, right? Yeah.
Kidneys are temporary, but memories are forever. You feel me?
Kidneys are temporary, but memories. Yes. I agree. The same stuff as most other large cities. What is that supposed to mean? Are you saying all large cities are the same? That can't be true.
That's cap.
I think that's cap.
So, like, you compare Atlanta's food to any other city in America with a similar population, and I promise the other city has better food. On God.
When you say similar population, you mean?
A bigger city.
Okay. Oh, population size.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you meant the residents. Good ribs and burnt ends. Okay. Yeah,
like Atlanta's food scene just recently started popping off, right? But, like, I don't know. I've worked at like basically every fine dining joint in Atlanta, except for like Lujo and like one or two places mentioned on like the Michelin, like whatever, right? But it's like, I don't know. Atlanta's food, it needs some work. The service here kind of sucks.
Yeah, I feel like the gentrification Atlanta community committee, I don't know, wants everyone to think Atlanta has amazing food, and it has good food.
Okay, so no. I know some like behind the scenes stuff in the restaurant. So like stream. Don't tell anybody I said this, okay? Actually, yeah, I might not show my face for the rest of it. Never mind. Okay, so in a place in Atlanta, there exists. I can say hotel. I'll just keep it at that, right?
Okay.
And the food blogger guy that does the reviews in his car, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
But basically there's a massive guy on TikTok, right? That him and his wife sit in a car and they rate food, right? So they go around the country and they like, you know what I mean? Like And they eventually do like, well, so they pick a city and they hit like a whole bunch of spots in that city, right?
Okay.
And then they give their honest review, right? And so they end up in Atlanta, right? And the first couple places in Atlanta, he had a terrible experience. So the videos reflected that because he doesn't have any BS. Like, he doesn't accept payments from the companies to go visit their restaurant. Like, he picks where he wants to go, right? And Atlanta had a summit in this hotel. Specifically about what they were going to do about this food blogger dude.
Oh, no. So they knew.
Yes.
That's insane.
I'm talking about like rented conference room, like, you feel me?
What?
So like.
And they still fumbled the bag?
Yes.
Wow. So why? What's the story?
The service in Atlanta sucks. That's the story.
Huh.
Real
That's
shit.
the problem?
Yeah. No, it is. It's bad.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like, because I promise if you go to San Diego and you pick a restaurant, you'll just get better service.
Huh. Why San Diego? Why'd you pick that?
So my parents, or my one side of my family is from San Diego, right? And I went to a lot of family reunions in there, and then like a food truck in San Diego will just like knock your socks off. Like it's actually OD over there. Cool. And I don't know, San Diego birthed a lot of Marthmain, so it's like, you know, I feel some like, you know, some brotherhood to the city. Oh, the Needles miss.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Cuda
yeah.
had this game.
But yeah, a summit. Can you imagine? Like, they're like, this dude with his cell phone is a menace. We got to do something about this shit.
I mean, so who organized a summit of fine dining in Atlanta to counteract the blogger? Like, who is like, I'm gonna do this?
It was like a group of different owners and hospitality groups.
Okay.
Like whatever. So I'm not sure. I wasn't in the room, so I'm not sure who like initially started that. But I do know it took place.
So what's your role in all this? How do you know so much about this?
Okay, so I have a level 1 sommelier certificate from the Quartermaster Soms.
Very cool.
So that means like I had to pass like an $800 exam about like the what's in wine, what's in the dirt in certain regions, the sub-regions, the names of those places, how that affects the taste, etc. Right? And then I started, I'm not going to say the company name, but like I started working at a private membership club that was like a $4 billion company, right? Wow. And so I met a whole bunch of people through that, and I had like a fantastic experience. And like I still, you know, I go out and get wine with these people like every once in a while.
Cool.
Like, it's still part of my life. And so that's how I got into the fine dining world. And now I can like basically pick like a restaurant because like I have more. My resume is like better than other people, like my peers. Yeah,
you've got experience and clout. And
exactly. Yeah, no, for sure, right? And so now some of those people like will host private parties, and I'll still get to like potentially go out and like host those parties and like. That's really cool. Some wine stuff and that sort of thing, yeah.
Okay, so you know people in the community. You're part of a community.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if I go to. So like in Georgia, how the liquor laws here work is that like bars close at midnight on Sunday, right?
They do?
They do.
I didn't even know that.
And only a couple places in Atlanta are open on Sundays late because they existed before the law was placed, so they're grandfathered in, right? Okay. So like Doc's is open till 4 a.m. on Sundays, right? So what happens is that like you work Friday, Saturday, Sunday in the service industry, right? And you're like fucking like toast by the end of that, right? And so the only places that are open, you just pick the closest one to the vicinity of your restaurant, right? So like Thinking Man is another one in Decatur, right? Yeah. It pulls everything in like a 20 to 25 like square mile radius, right? And all the like hospitality employees in that area from restaurants drink there, right? And so I bounce around from place to place, and I hear a lot about that. And so so what happens is you trade stuff, right? Yeah. You're like, whether it be information or like whatever, like how do you like working there? How much money are you making?
I see.
What's the vibe like? You know what I mean?
Soft union.
Exactly. Yeah. Literally, right? And like that's what camaraderie is about, because like we're all in the bullshit together. Yeah. So it's like
it doesn't seem like a very forgiving industry in any way.
Oh, it's not.
I mean,
it didn't kill.
Forgiving, that was unfortunate. Chris kind of needed that to kill. Come on, Chris.
If Giorgio was doing a little bit better, I'd be paying more attention to this set right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, Chris is like executionally missing some things that I don't think he would typically. But also, I mean, as you said, not a ton of Sheiks around here to kick
really
with the Fox.
That practice on. Yeah, and then the Sheiks that we did have like play so like Ostentatious and S-Team don't play anything like that.
Oh my God.
It couldn't be more.
It couldn't be more different.
It's like yin and yang, right? So it's like, if you fight somebody that's in the in-between of those two people, you're like, oh, well, what am I?
What character is this?
Yeah, right? Is this Sheik? Why
Yeah.
does his Sheik feel so different?
I don't know. Napkino's got an interesting little take too. Like hard to even describe it.
Napkino is an onliner that shows up to Tommy's house, so for that he's goated. I can't even call Napkino an onliner anymore.
Why not?
Because he shows up to Tommy's
Oh,
house.
that's true.
He
Yeah.
literally
He's
pulls
coming
up
to
to
my
my house and plays. Like, man.
Yeah, that's pretty in person. If you ask me.
no,
It's not
exactly.
particularly
Yeah,
online.
no, yeah.
All right, I gotta go lose to this Sheik now.
All right, no, you're gonna
It was a
win.
pleasure, David.
You're gonna win.
I want to hear more about the sommelier.
Okay. Heard that. Let me report this set. I believe that was a 3-0. Yeah. We got Erica Bonchica versus the Invader from Kansas City. Mars versus Sheik. Did they play? No. Bonchica lost to Cobalt winners. Uh-oh. I just hope he doesn't pick Ganondorf on the character select screen. Will Cuda make the run happen? Oh wait, Cornell's out. I can go drink beer. Well, it's been a real stream.